Welcome to the Shower Epiphanies podcast, where we explore your hidden thoughts and desires, revealing your greatest drop the soap moments. Now here's your host, Art Costello.
Hi, I'm Art Costello, founder and creator of the show Shower Epiphanies. My journey started on a hilltop as a 9-year-old, where I felt lost and abandoned in a world that I didn't understand. I had lived in an urban area for the better part of my first 9 years, and all of a sudden my family decided to pick up and move to a very rural area. And in the process of all that, I became lost and lonely and didn't know where I was going to go, didn't know what life had in store for me. So in order to deal with that, what I did is I headed up to this hill that was by the house where we lived and laid on my back and had a conversation with God. Through many trips up and down that hill, over time I learned to listen to my inner self, and I heard a voice that told me just to be faithful and it would all work out in the end. And again, after many trips up that hill, I believed it. And I began to trust it. And I learned from it. And I figured out on my own what to do and what would become of me. So I slowly and methodically began a journey of self-exploration, of testing my faith and beliefs in the world around me. And through life's experiences, I learned how to live a full and happy existence. You know, it's led me down many paths, not only in relationships, but in a business that I started. And life just became easier. And out of it became a journey of really living and loving. Went to Vietnam as a Marine. Survived that. In 2006, the loss of my life, the love of my life, to ovarian cancer. And all through this time, I learned how important it was how I expected and what I expected. I actually learned that what I expected became more important than than what I expected. So that was my journey. That's how my life evolved and got me to this point. And I just wanted to convey that I deeply care about people and the world that surrounds me. I have a servant's heart, and I always strive to serve others, putting my own needs aside. And with that said, the purpose of this podcast is to serve you, to teach and show by example that life can be lived happily with direction and a caring attitude. On the podcast, we'll have guests and solo episodes that will enrich and teach on a weekly basis. On a personal note, I promise not to ramble and fill time with idle chatter. I like to get to the point and discuss the issues at hand with clarity and with conciseness, always coming to a clear and understandable conclusion. Our episodes will expand and contract within those parameters, and my goal will always to bring you quality content that will enrich your lives and serve purpose. One thing I learned over time is our epiphanies are a mirror of our unconscious wants, needs, and desires. I need your help in delving into these thoughts. You can help me by sharing your epiphanies anonymously or with your permission. We'll share so that we can explore them during the podcast. My purpose and mission are to bring you quality content that can be used on a daily basis to improve our relationships, our business, and our life in general. Authentic, raw discussions on anything and everything will be the theme of the day. It doesn't matter if you're a mother or father, sister or brother, a preacher or a teacher, or even a monastery keeper. This show is for you. We can all learn from our life's experiences and the powerful lessons they teach. Join me in sharing our experiences and delving into the lessons that I've learned and that we have learned together. The greatest teacher or the greatest teachings in life come from the experiences we have lived. Why not share those life events so that we can benefit all? On the podcast, we will have guest solo episodes that will enrich and teach us on a weekly schedule and bring those experiences to you so that we can share them and create great episodes. Thank you, and I look forward to sharing those experiences. You can send them to me at info@expectationtherapy.com, and I look forward to sharing those experiences on these episodes. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for listening to the show. Drop us your comments and questions with what you want answered on the show. You can subscribe on iTunes and Binge Network. You can also get more information on the website, expectationtherapy.com.